catch by Jay Nathanielman. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Junior take a shot deep. Open target. Her third. From left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down!
watch him. He's going to step. He's going to go for it. It fell from the sky into Aaron Icing.
One team has already finalized their spot in the Pitt Championship on Wednesday night, and now Missouri and Oregon do battle to see who will face Boise in the second annual PX1 Invitational Tournament Championship. I'm Mike Peters. In the booth with me is Vinny Trill Mixon. Vinny, how do you see this one playing out?
I think this one's going to be a great game here. You got two teams, one from the Big Ten, one from the Big 12. Both had great seasons coming into this game. Fell short of just making the playoffs, but they're here to fight to get into that Pitt championship.
Well, we'll see how this one turns out. The last game was extremely interesting. Florida had what seemed like the early momentum. Boise went on a roll and wound up winning that one by 30. Mizzou's going to start with, or Oregon rather, going to start with the ball, and they go quickly to Gunny McGuire. I don't know if these two teams coordinated this, but they're very similar in color schemes, which is not going to make it easy on us up here in the booth. Handoff here, and that one's going up the middle, and Rain Rowe will pick up 12 in the first Oregon first down.
Yeah, Oregon may be going with a similar color to what Mizzou has, maybe trying to throw them off a little bit and thinking that it's the wrong team.
Well, I mean, it is definitely a strategy. We'll see how it plays off. Blitz coming. Comet doesn't know what to do, and he takes off and runs, and look at him go! Out to the left, still on his feet, down inside the 30. Phil Comet picking up 31.
At first, I thought Phil Comet wasn't going to be able to get outside that pocket, but once he found the lane to get out there, he has a lot of green grass in front of him. Missouri's in man coverage on this one. DB's not looking at this, gets a block downfield, able to pick up extra yards after. Just a big play right there by Phil Comet.
I feel like Doma is trolling me in chat, saying you're welcome with his goofy uniform choices. I don't know who to blame this one. I'm going to blame it on the visiting team because the home team gets to choose first. As Rain Rowe gets 3 and brought down quickly from behind by Ben Norg after a gain of 3.
Yeah, just simple little plays that Oregon came with on both their first downs. You know, pass it out to the outside, see if your receiver can get anything, try and run it up the middle on that one.
Blitz being shown here. They give it to Rowe again, going up the middle. And the tackle's made by Meneses, but another first down by Rain Rowe.
And the run game is really what's been moving this drive. You got the big run by Comet earlier, and now you get back-to-back runs by Rain Rowe, picking up another first down, getting inside that red zone.
Handoff now going to Brandon Thomas. Touchdown, Ducks!
What a cut by Brandon Thomas on this play. It's designed to stretch to the outside. Finds the crease on the inside, plants his foot, able to hit that hole as soon as he can. Gets into the end zone. Big play right there by Oregon.
We were talking about Brandon Thomas before the game because he is sitting on the doorstep of 2,000 yards rushing. And with that run, he is now up to 1,968 yards rushing. So if he could get 32 more yards between this game and the next game, he can end with 2,000 in his career. Of course, he does have another year of eligibility. So him and Rain Rowe battling in this next offseason will be very interesting. Either way, Oregon's out in front. Here comes Damian Butler in this Mizzou offense.
You're going to be excited to see them started out here. Damian Butler, as you saw, improved player candidate right there.
Well, he's one of the better receivers we had in this league, and he starts off with a catch right away, breaking a tackle down to the 42. A pickup of 33 by Butler to get Mizzou started.
And this is what happens. You got Damian Butler one-on-one right here. Zone coverage by Oregon on this play, able to fit in between the linebacker and the corner on this one. And then you just got an island right there, able to break a tackle. Big chunk play right there by Mizzou that was only designed to pick up about 6-7 yards.
I saw some green undershirts out there, which slightly helps in figuring out the teams. As the tight end comes in motion, Chalkovich to the right. Oh, what a dart finding Butler for 13.
It's an absolute dot on that play right there. Chalkovich, accurate throw right there. Maybe not the best read, but when you make an accurate throw, it makes up for that, and they're able to pick up another first.
Vinny, do you go in and change your equipment from week to week? Well, let me know after a minute. Pass to the left. Touchdown, Tigers!
Big play right there. Selakovic, I think he's one of the most improved players in this league as well. This season has a great season here. And three passes on this drive, and he gets them in the end zone on this one. And to go back to your question, I changed out my gear, after every loss. I just feel like it's a bad juju at that point, and maybe make a little change that way.
I've heard that some of the locker rooms coordinate and they change their equipment as a team. All the guys go in and change their equipment. If you guys don't know, you can go to the website and you can change your equipment and what you're wearing on the field at any time. And as long as it's done by midnight before your game, it will show up. So it's been one of the things that's kind of taken off this season. It's kind of fun to see how teams do it. A minute and 53 seconds into this game, we've already got 14 points. The over-under, I think, was around 77, but that might not be enough.
Yeah, it's high-powered offenses here, and both of them have found the end zone early on their drives, too.
Empty backfield for Comet. He's looking, going to throw it to the right. Coming back to make the catch is Pablo Thompson, and he'll pick up 5.
Just simple little stick route right here. Comet maybe takes a little bit too much off, so his receiver has to come back. Probably could have get a few extra yards, but positive yards on first down is what you always want to see.
Empty backfield again. Comet going to throw to the right, making the catch, turning upfield, picking up the first down. Gunny McGuire with his second catch of the first quarter.
And I like this by Phil Comet. He allows his receiver to get to the outside and sit down. Then he makes his throw. That way he doesn't leave the receiver too far out of bounds. Delivers a perfect strike so his receiver can turn upfield, pick up that first down.
Comet back to throw again. This one, nice play made by Craig Jackson as he swats that one away incomplete.
Yeah, Craig Jackson's having a great season this year. That's his 8th pass defense, which is a single season record for Missouri.
A lot of guys on here on this team right now are among the league or the team leaders in both season and career records as Kevin Hall grabs that pass, picks up 11 and a first down.
Yeah, this is an anticipation right here by Comet and his receiver. And once he makes the break on the outside, deliver accurate throw, and that's exactly what they did. Drawn up to perfection, executed to perfection, and it's a first down for Oregon.
Comet back to pass here, going over the middle, short little pass, going to McGuire again. He's serving the role as the possession receiver as he gets just a gain of 2. 3 catches for 13 yards.
This is just a little wrinkle that Oregon likes to do. They'll lull you to sleep with these underneath routes and handoffs up the middle, and then they'll hit you over the top.
And this one, handoff to Rain Rowe, but nothing doing on that one. As Jar Martinez, the first one in there, Mylan Holt winds up getting credit for the tackle for loss, and it's going to be 3rd and 12.
Maybe Oregon saw something that they thought they could take advantage of from Missouri on that play, going with the Wildcat. Clearly, Missouri was all over it and brought them down for a loss.
Comet back to pass, stepping up, getting pressured, and down he goes. Sacked by Les McAdoo. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 16, and Oregon's going to have to punt.
McAdoo just makes a nice rip move on this one, able to get past that tackle. The guard doesn't do a great job of getting over there and helping out. So McAdoo's just got a free run at Comet right after that and able to bring him down and get Missouri's defense off the field.
McAdoo, his 20th career sack, puts him 2 ahead of his teammate Kyle Payne for the all-time school record, as this one punted away, fielded at the 17, and Riggs takes it out near the 30. And after the first stop by the defense, we'll see what MIZZOU can do. They'll come out here, ball at the 29. Chelakovic in the pistol formation, going to hand it off to Riggs. He'll take it up the middle, and he meets a wall of defenders, and he'll gain only 1.
And if you're Oregon's defense, this is what you got to do. You got to recognize the gaps. These linebackers are going to be key in this. You got to recognize the gaps where Missouri's going to try and exploit, open up holes for, and you got to shoot those gaps and bring down Riggs early.
Axel Riggs needs 1 rushing touchdown to become the school's career record holder. This pass over the middle almost picked off. Matt Walker gets his hands on it. It's going to be 3rd and 9.
Yeah, that one was a little dangerous right there by Chelakovic. Floated it a little too much. Matt Walker probably should have came away with that interception, but Missouri's going to live for another play.
One day, Holdorf, one day. Pass over the middle. That one is caught. Terry Williams picks up 14 and a Mizzou first down.
And this is what you got to do if you're a quarterback. You got to shake that play off, almost through an interception, come right back, able to deliver a nice strike and pick up a first down, keep the drive going.
In that pistol formation again. Jelakovic going to air it out to the left. Oh, in double coverage. Ray Smith gets his hands on it to knock it away. And that was a dangerous throw.
Yeah, dangerous throw indeed. But I thought maybe if he leads his receiver a little bit more towards the middle, he's got a better opportunity at that. But regardless, they're going to have a 2nd and 10.
Jelakovic to pass again. Now he'll take off and run. He gets hit by Brock Hoskins. That's a fumble. Riggs jumps on top of it, and MIZZOU will hold on.
Oh, that's a wasted opportunity right there by Oregon. They had so many guys that had an opportunity to pick up this ball, unable to, and Axel Riggs, just Johnny on the spot, getting to the ball and keeping Missouri's offense alive.
That is Brock Hoskins' 6th forced fumble just with the Ducks. And that is his 10th of his career. What a career he has had. That's the 6th forced fumble of the season for Brock Hoskins. Sack as Tristan Paul gets through. And now each team's defense has forced a punt from the other offense.
Yeah, you got to give credit to Tristan Paul on this one. Just immediately shreds this guard right here. Axel Riggs not doing a great job to pick him up as he gets through. And Jelakovic just nowhere to go. Coverage on the back end, great. Just executed perfectly by Oregon's defense.
So 4th and 18, and Mizzou's going to punt it away. So after the thrilling beginning with a couple of quick touchdown strikes, the defenses have got themselves together and got a couple of stops as Pablo Thompson returns that one 13. And now we'll see what Oregon can do. What was the difference between those first 2 drives for the Ducks?
I just think defense made a couple adjustments. Missouri's defense made an adjustment on that 2nd drive to limit them.
Handoff here. Rain Rose slipping off of 1 tackle. He'll spin forward and pick up 5 to start the drive for Oregon.
And the running game was effective on their touchdown drive. So here they go, starting off with it.
Shotgun here for Comet. 3.5 minutes to go. Gonna hand it off to Rowe. He'll take it up the middle. He's got a first down as he plows forward for a gain of 10 and another Duck first down.
Anytime you see your offensive line already at the linebackers and making their way over to the safeties, you know you're about to have a good run, and Rain Rose was able to hit the hole, pick up a first down for Oregon.
Dropping back, throwing to the right, caught right out of bounds. That Cornwall picks up 6, and only 2nd and 4.
Cornwall does a good job on this one to keep his feet in bounds. Comet throws this one a little bit too late, but his receiver adjusts and is able to pick up 6 yards.
Safety's coming in looking like Missouri's going to bring a blitz. They do. Gets picked up. Comet throws over the middle. Oh, my goodness. What a hit. Pablo Thompson makes the catch, but gets leveled by Kyrie Mathis.
That was, oh, my God. He's in the midair. Just insane. He's lucky to be alive.
Empty backfield now on 3rd and inches. They're going to throw it, and wide open on the outside. Ty Wright picking up the first.
Yeah, just a little flat route on this one. Maybe not the type of throw that you want to look for early on in that play, but it worked out for Oregon in the end as they were able to pick up the first down.
CJ Furman checking in. What is up, Uncle Tiny? Pistol formation, 2x2 set. Rowe going out into the flat. Comet going to throw to his left. Caught on the sideline, stepping out. Pablo Thompson picking up 6.
Yeah, going back to Thompson on this one, as you can see, he's been a short yardage guy so far, only 15 yards off 3 catches.
Empty backfield. Rowe's going to come in motion, set up to the right. Typically that means a screen pass. And there they go to it. Rowe trying to look for some room, but good defense by MIZZOU as they only give him 1, and it's going to be 3rd and 4.
Yeah, I think the blockers missed their assignment out on the edge. Looked like they just kept going downfield looking for people, but Missouri was just underneath waiting for it, and Rain Rowe had nowhere to go.
Shotgun here for Comet. High snap. Moving around in the pocket, taking a shot to the left, jumping, and that one's batted away by Johnny Tipton. And no points yet. They will go for the field goal. It's going to be a 38-yarder by Callie Hordorf, trying to give Oregon a 3-point lead here late in the first quarter. That kick is up. Oh, and it's off the left upright. No good. And the game will remain tied at 7.
And the way this game's going, it's going to be big later on in this one. Just couldn't bank it through. Great stand by Missouri's defense. They gave up a little bit, but finally recovered.
Tipton, one of the all-time leaders in both interceptions and passes defense, comes up with a nice one there to end the drive, forces the field goal attempt, which is missed, so we got to keep a tie ball game. MIZZOU coming out here, incomplete, 2nd and 10, and they'll hand it off to Axel Riggs, going straight up the middle, and that Oregon defense not giving him much running room, and it's going to be 3rd and 10.
No, not much running room at all. Axel Riggs, coming into this game, one of the leaders in CFSL in rushing yards and touchdowns. Not able to get much going here on their first few drives.
3rd and 10, dumping it off the Riggs, but he's not going to get the first. Another good defensive drive there by the Ducks, and they're going to force a MIZZOU punt.
And the big news here is Oregon's going to get pretty decent field position after getting a quick 3 and out.
So this punt right down the middle, and going to be fielded at the 37. Going down the left sideline is Thompson. He'll step out near the 50 in great field position coming up here for the Ducks.
Yeah, absolutely what their offense needed. Offense starting to stall out a little bit. Maybe this gets them going.
2-by-2 set, play fake for Common. Oh, he almost avoided 1 sack, but then gets hit from behind as Kyle Payne gets in there trying to keep up with Les McAdoo. His first sack of the night, going to be 2nd and 15.
Yeah, they just get free rushers coming on one side, and they try to regroup and send extra pass protection over that way. But then the left side of the line right here is able to get through, and Comet just cannot do anything with the ball.
Neal shows up a little bit late, doesn't see his players Tristan Paul sack early on, but thanks for joining us. Either way, thank all of you guys. We know the finals are on, and you guys have other things you could be doing, but you guys sharing this Monday evening with us, we appreciate you. And let's see how many we got in chat right now. According to my screen, looks like we've got 32. Let's see if we can't get that up, at least with MIZZOU and Oregon locker room tags. This halfback screen on 3rd and 15. Rowe trying to get to the outside, gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring this drive to an end, and the Ducks are going to punt.
And you just got to feel like this drive was kind of a waste here for Oregon. They got the ball right around midfield, and they ended up finishing the drive right around midfield.
I am so glad Holdorf qualified that within the game, as that return by Riggs, not much doing, only 5 yards. Good job on the Oregon special teams. And again, both teams scored quickly on their first drive, and then it's been all defense so far. Only 3 seconds to play here in the first quarter, and we're still tied at 7. Pistol formation for Chalakovich, dropping back to pass. Now he's going to air it out, going deep to the left. He's got a receiver caught down to the 30. Damian Butler for 52. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. It's been an exciting one. You guys don't go anywhere. You're watching the Pit Playoffs in the CFSL here on Twitch. And as we get ready to start the second quarter, be sure to do what Uncle Tiny said. Smack that like button and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Chalakovich, he's going to take it up the middle, and he'll gain 16 and a first down.
Big momentum boost here for Missouri on these last 2 plays. Offenses started to get stagnant here. These defenses were making the adjustments that they needed. Missouri finally hits a big one over the top, and then Chalakovich counters it with his legs.
Hey, my wife was a 270-pound halfback, and I had no problem saying that. As up the middle goes Axel Riggs, picking up 6, but much like Holdorf, I qualified it within the game.
Only in the CFSL. Great play right there. They open up running lanes for Axel Riggs to finally get his legs going.
Pistol formation, 3 receivers, top of the screen. Chalakovich to pass again, gets hit as he throws. Tristan Paul in there to knock that one away, and it's 3rd and 4.
Yeah, Tristan Paul's really been a menace up front. Haven't seen too much resistance from this Missouri offensive line, and right here, he's able to get that ball knocked down.
Chalakovich going to go with the halfback screen, dumps it off to Riggs, trying to power his way forward. He's only going to get 1, and it's going to be 4th down, and now we'll see if MIZZOU can hit the field goal.
I counted about 8 Oregon Ducks over there, and Axel Riggs was still trying to fight through. Just unsuccessful, though, but they'll still get the field goal opportunity.
Well, that's one thing you can say for Axel Riggs, is he will fight for that extra yards. Ben Loki on for the field goal. He knocks it home, and MIZZOU on the road has a 10-7 lead here in Eugene.
Yeah, and the way these defenses are starting to adjust to these offenses, these field goals are going to be important. You know, Oregon, they missed the one. At Missouri, they're getting their first lead in this game.
27-yard return there by Pablo Thompson, and now we'll see what Oregon can do. These two defenses have really tightened up after those opening drives. Comet been getting pressured, having trouble finding open receivers. He'll start here in the shotgun. He'll hand it off to Rain Rowe, looking for some room, and he picks up 2.
Not much going on that play. Oregon's run offense, for the most part, has been pretty successful opening up holes here. They were only able to get 2 off of that play.
2nd and 8, empty backfield now for Comet. As he'll drop back, moving around, getting pressured. He's got to throw that one quickly. He gets rid of it to Thompson, who will pick up 15 in the first down.
Yeah, Craig Jackson makes the tackle for Missouri, but not after the first downs being made on this one. It's just a simple hook route right here. Sit down in front of the corner, keep him pushing downfield, and Comet just makes an accurate throw. They're able to pick up the first off of it.
Wow, Venom in here saying don't lose Mizzou. Of course, Venom, the former AD at Oregon, now at Michigan, cheering on his former squad, much to the dismay of Ahmed and Chalakovich. Pass to the right there, caught by Rain Rowe, and he reaches forward, picking up 4 on the hit from Mayan Holt.
Yeah, just trying to swing it out to the outside. The pressure starts to get to him, trying to figure out if he can get a few extra yards after the catch. Only able to pick up 4, but it's positive yards on first down, and that's something that any offense will take.
Just about 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. 10-7, Mizzou out in front, but Oregon with the ball just shy of midfield. Rowe goes out into the flat now, will stay in the block. Only a 3-man rush. Corner route to the outside. That one's caught. Gunny McGuire down to the 10. A pickup of 42.
And just runs an absolutely great route right here. As you can see, the outside receiver brings the outside corner to the inside, allowing nobody out there. Gunny McGuire just makes a nice cut. He's got separation off of it, and Comet makes the accurate throw for him to be able to pick up the extra yards after the catch.
Ball at the 10, just on the midfield side of the 10, so it's not officially a goal line trip. And they'll start by handing off the row. Takes it straight up the middle. Touchdown, Ducks!
Great blocking on that play right there. Oregon just opened up a lane for Rain Rowe to run through. It wasn't even touched till he got down to the 1-yard line. Just fell across the end zone. They're finally able to get back on the board.
A nice little inside zone splits the seas up the middle, and the Ducks, now pending the PAT, will have a 4-point lead with 6:44 to play here in the first half. And so we had offense, we had a whole lot of defense, now we got a field goal and a touchdown. How's the rest of this quarter going to play out, Vinny?
I don't know. I thought coming into this game it would be fireworks like the previous game. Defenses started showing out a little bit here. Maybe the offenses have found themselves.
I think it was TD Sav that said early on that he didn't expect a shootout. Well, that was after the first 2 drives, and these 2 defenses said we didn't either, and we're not going to play into that game. As you take a look at the stats right now, 204 yards for Oregon, 164. Oregon dominating the plays so far, and that's something that Mizzou wants or should want to work on. They got to get Axel Riggs going, and Oregon's done a good job of containing him so far. They'll come in the pistol, move the tight end in motion, going right to left. Hand off to Riggs. He'll take it up the middle. Stiff arms the first guy. Tries to bounce to the outside. Gets wrapped up and brought down after a gain of 7.
That's not an easy guy to bring down right there. Axel Riggs breaking off, bouncing through arm tackles. If you're going to try and bring him down, you got to wrap up, get both hands around him, and try and drive him into the ground.
Pistol formation again. Play fake. Chalakovich moving around. Got plenty of time. Fires it on a little comeback, and Buck Michaels almost picked it off.
Buck Michaels, you don't get many opportunities easier than that one. Just floated right out there for him to easily take. Just could not come down with the catch.
Bunch formation, top of the screen. Chalakovich looks that way quickly. Might have went too quickly to Cease. He only gets 1. Going to be 4th and 2, and Oregon celebrating like they got him off the field, and that's because they did. Mizzou is going to punt.
You got to run that route a little bit deeper if you're Seuss. Get past the first down marker, make your cut. That way your quarterback doesn't have to try and put you past the marker. And the result is a stop on 4th.
Pablo Thompson, 9 yards on the return, and the Ducks up by 4 are going to look to add to their lead that they gained on that Rain Rowe touchdown the previous drive. Comet comes out in the shotgun, got Rowe offset to his left. He'll get the handoff going straight up the middle, shakes a tackle, and fights hard for a gain of 8.
Yeah, that's Kyle Payne finally bringing him down after a gain of 8 on that one. Just a simple counterplay right here. Run to the opposite side of where Missouri's defense is strong at.
They'll stay in that shotgun. Rowe will get it. Now he'll take it to the outside, and that one doesn't work out as well. Ben Norg in there for the tackle, and it's going to be 3rd and 2.
Yeah, they try to get the sweep, see if Rain Rowe can do something if he gets out in space. Problem was Missouri was out there and didn't allow him any space, and minimal pickup is made.
Well, sometimes you got to just keep the defense honest. They bring a blitz here. It's picked up, pass to the right, caught. Brandon Thomas picking up 7. And spot duty as the backup back, and he's had a couple of nice plays so far.
Yeah, first play, he took it in for a touchdown. This one able to pick up a first down to keep this Oregon offense going.
Now pistol formation with a pair of backs. They give it to Rowe, tries to follow his blocker, slipping 1 tackle, but he's only going to get a gain of 1. I believe that was Tipton in on the tackle.
Missouri's defense, it looks like they're starting to understand how this Missouri is scheming their, how Oregon is scheming their run game here. Starting to slow it down just a little bit.
Hand off to Thomas, trying to go up the middle, and he'll get just the gain of 1. And I forget what my total was on his countdown to 2,000.
I believe coming into this game he was at 48, so 17 minus 48, quick maths, I can't do it.
31. 3rd and 8, pass over the middle. That one is caught. Ty Wright thought maybe he fumbled it. He held on to it. It's only 3 yards, though. Going to be 4th and 6. So once again, the defenses win the drive, and Oregon's going to punt.
Yeah, just a great stand here by Missouri's defense. Once they finally got into the gaps of this running offense of Oregon, Oregon started to sputter out, and here they ended up punting.
Now I'm questioning my my numbers for Brandon Thomas. I'll double check it, only because Barry said 1960, which is throwing me off. Mizzou's going to hand it off to Rakes, going to the outside, and nothing doing there. Walker in for the tackle and a loss of 1.
I'm pretty sure your numbers are correct on that one.
You're right,
yeah.
30, 31. So you were right, 48 minus 17. So he's actually at 1,969 yards, not 1,776. A pass to the left. Butler makes the catch, but Oregon's all over it, and it's going to be 3rd and 11 coming up here for Mizzou.
Yeah, Missouri hasn't had too much success in that run game, so this time they try to swing it to the outside, maybe get a receiver involved in it, and it's going for absolutely nothing.
It's 1969. You can't throw me off of it now. Pass to the right, and that one batted away by Michaels, the second pass defense of the game. And Mizzou is going to punt, and boy, have these defenses really turned the game around.
Yeah, it's going to be a fight in this game. I thought so coming into this, and these teams, they're going punch for punch. The defense is trying to figure out these offenses, and now the offenses are trying to figure out these defenses.
Well, Oregon's going to start with the ball across midfield, so excellent field position. Ball officially spotted at the 48. They'll come out in the pistol formation, 3 receivers, 2 backs in the backfield. Comet's going to hand it off to Rowe, trying to go to the outside, and he gets tripped up there. Nice play as Jar Martinez comes down for his 3rd tackle.
Yeah, Martinez does a great job coming down on this one. Rainbow wants to get to the outside, doesn't have enough time to get out there, has to cut it back in, doesn't have anywhere to go.
Now they go to the shotgun. Mizzou rotates their defense, blitz coming, and they're going to throw it over the middle. Gunny McGuire pushing his way forward, picking up about 7 after the catch. Total gain is 16 and a duck first down.
Yeah, just sitting down in the hole right there. Missouri's running cover 3 on that play. Figures out where he needs to sit down on it. Comet, once he goes through his progressions, finds him wide open on that one, makes an accurate throw.
Gunny was born, well, he was 6 months old in the summer of 69. And I didn't realize he was that much of an elder statesman. And I'm happy to see that guys that not only had military careers, but also have some experience on them and are enjoying our CFSL as Rain Rowe picks up a gain of 1.
Yeah, just a quick give right here to Rain Row. Not much happening off of it. Oregon, first downs, they haven't been too successful off of it lately.
4 wide receivers out there for Comet. Blitz coming again. Going to throw it to the left. Finds Wright, who steps out after a pickup of 4. And it's going to be 3rd and 5.
Just something to get you into a much more manageable third down play right here. It opens up your playbook just a little bit more.
There you go. Empty backfield. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Almost a jump by Norg, but they don't call it. They go over the middle. McGuire's got the first down.
Yeah, big pickup right there. Gunnar McGuire a couple times in this game. He's been the guy they needed to pick up those first downs.
Scott Frank, a.k.a. Frank, in chat coming in and proclaiming his love for Vinny as his pass goes to Pablo Thompson, and he picks up 6.
Well, you know, he wanted to come in here. He said he wanted to come in and mess with me, and he should have came in a little bit earlier. We had a math lesson that he could have really been useful for him.
Well, I think I picked that one up pretty quickly, although I'm not quite sure Scott's so great at math, considering some of his other exploits. He does work well on the box scores where he remembers what goes where. 1st and 10 here for the Ducks. Comet back to pass. Only a 3-man rush. He'll take off and run, and he still gets brought down by McAdoo and sacked for a loss of 4 on a 3-man rush.
Yeah, big play right here by McAdoo, getting his 2nd sack on this one. He's getting double teamed on the outside, still gets through that, and finally brings Comet down.
Where there's a will, there's a way, and McAdoo had the will to get to the quarterback, and those 2 poor offensive linemen had no chance, as it's 2nd and 14 now. Comet going to go read option. He'll keep it himself. He's got a blocker, and he gets out to the 5, and it's going to be 3rd and 5 now after that 9-yard pickup.
And I like the play call on that one. Don't try and do anything too drastic to get your offense into a terrible situation. Comet able to get him back into a 3rd and 5.
1 minute to go now. Comet back to pass, throwing it to the left, going for McGuire, and it's picked off at the goal line. Now it's coming back the other way, and big Brian Barclay with the interception.
One of the top 10 don't do's if you're a quarterback is float the ball in the middle in the red zone, and that's exactly what happens on this play. Missouri's going to capitalize getting the interception on this play, and maybe it can spark their offense here with 53 seconds before halftime.
Barclay's 3rd interception of the season is a big one as it comes with Oregon knocking on the doorsteps. Now 53 seconds and 3 timeouts for Cholakovich as he goes over the middle there, and that is going to be a gain of 8 by Terry Williams.
Matt Walker just laid a hit at the end of this play to limit the gain.
Cholakovich back to pass again, fires it over the middle, caught by Butler at midfield. That'll be a pickup of 11, another first down, and MIZZOU uses their 2nd timeout.
A little surprising to see him use a timeout after picking up that first down.
They are across midfield, just 1 timeout left, 43 seconds on the clock as Cholakovich tries to run, and now he's probably not going to use that timeout, and MIZZOU's got to hurry.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's going to take off another 15 to 20 seconds off that. As you see, the receiver still getting back to the line.
They'll go empty backfield. Cholakovich getting pressured by Paul, throws it to the right on the sideline, and Luke Pinson comes down with the grab for 19, gets the first and stops the clock.
I have no idea how he fits this ball in there. It looks like it's right over the DB's head on that one. Just an absolute dot on that play.
Ball down to the 33. Riggs in the backfield, but I don't suspect they're going to run. Cholakovich back to pass, throws it to the left, finds Cease, turns up field, and he gets out of bounds after a gain of 16.
That's been the most important thing on these last 2 plays. Able to get out of bounds, save this clock, and also keep that timeout in your pocket.
I thought that was Thor Savage out there catching passes for a second, but nope, that's Steve Cease. 21 seconds left, and MIZZOU has moved down the field very quickly down to the 18-yard line. Now can they convert and take the lead before the half? 2 tight ends out there in this pistol formation, and they bring Frome in motion, and they're going to dump it off to him. That might be a mistake. He only gets to the 15, and they got to hurry. 14, 13. They're going to line up quickly. Will they snap it and run a play or just spike it? Cholakovich breathing hard. standing there. Let's too much time. 3, 2. He'll take off and run, and they don't get the timeout. And that's going to be the end of the quarter. Chalakovich out of gas, messed up his mental, and MIZZOU going to go into the half down by 4. And Vinny, as we head into the studio, this was a very different first half than we saw in the first game.
Yeah, I mean, I expected it to be just like the first game. These two offenses come in here, they get a lot of firepower under them. But instead, they jumped off the board. Both offenses went down, scored a quick touchdown, and then the defenses made their adjustments on the sidelines, get ready for them. And the offenses have slowly been trying to figure them out. Oregon's had success finally getting through for another touchdown. Missouri kicked a field goal, and they were about to put up more points on that previous drive right before halftime. Just unsuccessful in clock management on that.
Could you imagine if Thor Savage or Terrell Allen were running that last drive? They would have been laying on the ground waiting for somebody to come get the stretcher and pull them off, as tired as Chalakovich was. You look at the first half stats there, and pretty even yardage-wise, but the time of possession controlled by Oregon. But they've only got a 4-point lead, so despite that control, it hasn't given them a huge lead, and they're going to be kicking off to the Tigers to start the second half. We'll see how these halftime adjustments worked for these two teams, as Riggs going to take this down the right hash, and he'll get it out near the 30, so decent field position to get the second half underway. You take a look at the team defense as the Ducks run on the field. They're giving up 7 yards per play and only have 2 sacks so far, but have only given up 10 points.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting here because coming out of halftime, normally you script the first drive. It's going to be interesting to see if Missouri tries to get Axel Riggs involved in this game.
Pass to the left as Taylor Gore comes up with a 4-yard catch to get the drive started. And Mitchell talking about Nissan Altimas. Well, I drive a Nissan Altima, so maybe there's something behind that, Logan Mitchell.
Just out here, ad revenue trying to get for them Nissans. Great pickup here on first down, though.
I wish I got a free Nissan for letting those ads play, but sadly, it's just part of the game. Chalakovich going to drop back to pass here on 2nd and 6. He'll dump it off to Cease, and somehow Brock Hoskins makes the open field tackle, trying to take down that tank, but Hoskins is a tank himself.
Yeah, Hoskins makes a play on the left side of the field. And this time makes a play on the right side of the field. I mean, this guy is just everywhere. If you're Missouri's offense, you got to identify where he's going to be at pre-snap. That way you know where you want to avoid.
I did drive a Ford Escape at one point about 7-8 years ago. I've retired that, and my stepmother now drives one of the newer Escapes, as I'm happy with my Altima. Pass to the left there, caught. Oh, shrugging off one tackle. Terry Williams running with ferocity, picks up 9 in the first down.
And if you're going to go across the middle, you got to be tough like that, able to pick up not only the first down, but get a few extra yards afterwards.
I wouldn't mind having a Tesla, to be honest with you. Chalakovich back to pass, and that one is caught by Fromm. No gain, though, and it's 2nd and 10. Unless you're talking about like those little tiny mini smart cars that look like a carton of milk. No, I wouldn't touch those. Pistol formation, 2 tight ends out here on this 2nd and 10. Fromm coming in motion from left to right. Riggs play fake. Chalakovich winds up, throws it deep to the right, and that one off the hands of Matt Carpenter on D. Incomplete, and it's 3rd and 10.
Chalakovich has to get a little bit more air under this one, and his receivers walking in the end zone on that one. Great play by Matt Carpenter.
There's no chance I would ever get one of those little death wagons, as this pass to the left. Williams down to the 10 with a gain of 48.
Big play. He hits it on this one. Wasn't able to complete the previous play, but makes an absolute dot on this one. Safety's not able to get over the top to help out his corner on that one, and the result is going to be a 50-yard pass right here for Missouri.
Talking about those smart cars, you might as well be driving a bicycle if you ever get in a wreck in one of those things. They're so small. First and goal, though, for MIZZOU. They don't care about smart cars. All they care about is smart play calling, and we'll see if they're able to execute. 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen. Chalakovich back to pass, throws it to the right, finds Butler. He picks up 5 down to the 4.
Yeah, just trying to see what they can create separation here with Butler coming across the middle. Great coverage on this play by Buck Michaels. Not allowing too much separation, but Chlakovic is able to fit a ball in there, and they're able to pick up a few yards.
Well, he was covering one of the best receivers in the league, and he got the catch, but he held him to 5, and so now it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 4 as they come out in an I formation. Does Mizzou. They'll hand it off to Riggs straight up the middle, and he gets bottled up. Tristan Paul, the first man in, and it's going to be 3rd and goal.
I thought if Axel Riggs keeps it to the left side of that offensive line and just puts his shoulder down, he's in the end zone, but he cuts it back and runs right into Oregon's defense.
Now they'll go to the pistol on 3rd and goal. Chlakovic to pass, throws it back in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Yeah, he had a couple open receivers right across the middle on that play. Had Cease and Williams on this one. Delivers a strike to Williams, picking up a touchdown, and now Missouri has claimed back that lead.
Great drive, the open the half for Mizzou as they get it down and get the touchdown. And pending the PAT, they'll be up by 3 with 3.5 minutes gone here in the 3rd quarter. Now Oregon is going to be playing from behind. What do they got to do here to get going?
Well, you know, coming out of halftime, you want to make a few adjustments for your offense. I think for Oregon, what they have to do is they got to open up their passing game a little bit more. Maybe hit some receiver screens to stretch out Missouri's defense.
Oh, look at this return to the outside. Thompson, nice return, 45 yards out near midfield. So excellent field position once again for the Ducks, and they're immediately going to come out in an empty backfield. Well, we see a shot downfield. Comet to pass, 4-man rush, get pressured, hit, and down he goes. Sacked by McAdoo, his 3rd of the game.
And that touchdown for Missouri has really sparked their defense here. McAdoo, first play, getting right back to the quarterback. Slight rip move slows him down just a little bit, but not much time for Comet to get rid of that ball, and he ends up taking a sack as he's trying to get rid of it.
Duncan over there looking like he was dunking some donuts and coffee instead of blocking his defender, and allows the sack. Now it's going to be 2nd and 18. Stay in the empty backfield. Comet's going to try with a QB screen. Oh my goodness! He gets waylaid by Barclay, and that short gain was probably not worth it as it's going to be 3rd and 15.
And Barclay right there, this is the reason why coaches tell every quarterback, get down right there. That is a big shot that Comet just took on that one, and one that he's going to regret taking.
So now they go shotgun, 3 receivers top of the screen. Comet looks that way, moving around in the pocket, throws to the right in the double coverage, almost picked off. Menaces got his hands on it but couldn't bring it down. But either way, it's going to bring an end to the drive, and the Tigers will receive after the Oregon punt.
And this is what happens when you back an offense into a 3rd and long situation. They got to try and push the ball downfield. Here they try to force it into double coverage. Lucky for them, it was dropped and not an interception.
This punt fielded by Riggs inside the 20, trying to get to the outside, and then he is wrapped up and brought down on a nice special teams play from the Ducks. And so now Mizzou up by 3, going to go back to work here, their 2nd drive of the 2nd half. They'll come out with 2 tight ends to the top of the screen. They'll hand it off to Riggs. He goes that way looking for a block, but Brock Hoskins is unblockable, and he gets in there to stop him with his 10th tackle.
Yeah, Missouri's rush offense hasn't got much going here. I think once they come back to the sidelines, their offensive coordinator needs to sit them down and say, hey, when we're running, we got to figure out where 11 is at, and we got to go around that.
Well, that wasn't Axel Riggs. Some guy named Mac Burke apparently stole a uniform from the sideline and got out there for a play. Damian Butler makes the catch. No yards on that one, and it's going to be 3rd and 9.
And this is what happens when your running game can't get anything going. You got to try and hit these receiver screens, and Oregon was ready for this one, not allowing anything.
Empty backfield, 5 wide. Blitz coming. Hoskins gets through, but he gets rid of it. Butler breaks a tackle, and he's got a first out to the 50.
Oh, that's a big play right there by Damian Butler. Not only does he make the catch, as you can see, Oregon comes with the corner blitz off of this one. Hoskins gets right in there. But once Butler makes the catch, he's got 2 Oregon defenders he's got to shake, and is able to shake both of them at the same time and pick up that first down.
They're going to spot it just short of midfield after that great play by Damian Butler. Pistol formation, 3 receivers at the top of the screen. Riggs gets the handoff, and Brock Hoskins in there for another tackle, his 11th.
It just seems like at this point, Brock Hoskins is everywhere for this Oregon defense. Maybe everybody's wearing a number 11 jersey.
Well, stranger things have happened, but I don't think so. Hoskins is just a man possessed It looks like they're going to bring Cease in motion, try to pick up the blitz, and they do, and they go over the middle, find Terry Williams, and he's got a first down.
This is just anticipation throw right here. You know your receiver's going to make the inside cut, should create a little bit of separation, and Chalakovich delivers an accurate ball.
Now they bring two tight ends out. They're going to bring Fromm in motion going left or right. We'll see if they run Riggs to that side. Nope, play fake. Chalakovich rolls to that side, and he finds his receiver, and that is Fromm, the backup tight end, picking up 9, and it's going to be 2nd and 1.
Yeah, nice play on first down. I mean, anytime you can pick up 9 yards on first down, it's positive yards to get this offense continuing a drive.
Riggs getting the handoff here, going to the right. Oh my goodness, Brock Hoskins is like a heat-seeking missile, and it's going to be 3rd and inches.
Yeah, they try to shoot this one through the C gap on this one, but Tristan Paul shoots right through it, forcing Axel Riggs to try and push it out a little bit more, and Brock Hoskins just able to hit right inside and stop him.
Well, they're going to stay in that pistol formation. 4 receivers, 3 to the top. And Burks in this time, wide open receiver, touchdown, Tigers!
And that's just like the previous drive where they set up the 50-yard pass going to Williams on this one. This time they run it again. They're able to hit Taylor Gore wide open on this one. The safety not even nowhere in coverage to get over there. And Taylor Gore just takes it in to add to this Missouri lead.
So MIZZOU making the right adjustments at the half, and they have a 10-point lead now late in the 3rd quarter, and Oregon has been a little shell-shocked this second half. What is it that MIZZOU's doing that's frustrating the Ducks so much?
I really got to think is their defense starting to get pressure to Comet and put Oregon in these 3rd and long situations.
Oh, big return out there. Johnny Masters this time picking up 42. He had Thompson last time. Now it's Masters, but unfortunately the Ducks haven't been able to do anything with it quite yet. You talked about the pressure. We've seen McAdoo getting in there. We've seen Ben Norg making some plays. Kyle Payne has been in there. This MIZZOU defensive line has really, as you said, been the difference so far, especially here in the second half as McAdoo comes on with his 3 sacks. And we'll see what the Oregon offense can do to adjust. Comet's going to come out with Rowe to his right, 3 receivers, bottom of the screen. He'll hand it off. Rowe takes it up the middle. He's got some room, and then he's wrapped up and brought down after a gain of 7.
Yeah, a little positive running, you know, get back to how in the first half they were able to get some good yards from their run game here. They're able to pick up 7 on the first down.
7 guys in the box for the Tigers here, and they're going to go read option, but too many guys, and I believe that was McAdoo making the tackle. It was, and it's going to be 3rd and 3.
Yeah, McAdoo's really been a threat coming off that left side of that Missouri front 7, just in the backfield most plays.
Now it looks like they got 8 guys in the box, but they back out on pass coverage. Pass to the right. That one's caught. Cornwall picking up 15 as he steps out of bounds. And that's an Oregon first down.
This is a great job by Comet right here to throw the ball short of the receiver so he doesn't push him towards the safety on that one, and the safety's not able to get over there in time.
Ball at the 35 now. Just under 2.5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Missouri up 24-14. Comet back to pass, looking to his right. Now he comes back over the middle, and that one is incomplete right, not able to hold on to it.
Yeah, just great coverage right there by Missouri on that play. Not much to go on that one. Comet tries to squeeze the ball in there, and they're not able to pick up anything.
Now to the pistol formation here for Comet. They're going to go read option again, trying to go to the outside. He's got some wheels. We saw that earlier, but McAdoo again in there for a tackle. What a game he's having, and it's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Ducks.
Yeah, McAdoo, I mean, what can you say? Making tackles in the backfield here, making tackles downfield, and leaving Oregon with 3rd and medium.
3rd and 6, pistol formation, 4 receivers, 2 to either side. Comet going to throw it to the right. That one's caught by Wright, and he's got the first down. What a way to turn up field and pick up the first.
I thought his momentum was going to take him out of bounds a little bit early on that play, but does a great job keeping himself in bounds, picking up that first.
They'll stay in that shotgun 2x2 set here on 1st and 10 now from the 25. Comet going to the right, finds Wright again, and he picks up 5. Wow, that was a lot of rights.
Yeah, just trying to pick up positive yards on first down, you know, keeping this drive alive. They've been methodically moving down the field in here, picking up another 5 on first down.
Empty backfield now for Comet. As he drops back, scans the field, pressure coming, going to dump that one off, and that's Michael White who picks up 3, and it's going to be 3rd and 2.
And just still eating at the chains here. 3rd and 2 is a great situation to be in for any offense.
Common only 194 yards on 31 passes. Here, he'll hand off to Rowe. He's having himself a good game. Look at him fight down to the 2. 1st and goal, Ducks.
Yeah, that's just a simple dive play right here by Oregon. Rowe isn't even looking where he's running. He just puts his shoulder down and his head down and says, I'm going to run through everybody. And he's able to get Oregon down to around the 2-3 yard line.
Well, now you see the reason for the change in starters from Brandon Thomas to Rain Rowe as he's having a tremendous game. Comet to pass here on 1st and goal over the middle. Touchdown, Ducks!
Yeah, and Pablo Thompson right here runs a slant route into this middle of Missouri's defense. Once Comet recognizes where the hole is going to open up on this defense, delivers an accurate strike, and Oregon starting to climb back into this game.
Well, the Ducks answer with a nice drive to get back within 3 as we have just 59 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Mizzou up 24-21 despite the first half stats showing that Oregon was dominating the time of possession. They weren't converting it into points, and Mizzou has taken advantage of that, but that last drive breathes hope into this Oregon team as you see Phil Comet leading the way into the end zone early on for the Ducks, and Mizzou answered back with that touchdown pass to Taylor Gore. And then a little while later we saw Chalakovich go into the outside. Actually, that was Gore again, and 3 of the scores for Mizzou, and that's where we stand. 24-21 Mizzou with the lead. They'll start this drive from the 25. They'll come out in the pistol formation, 3 receivers top of the screen, hand off to Riggs. He'll go up the middle, and Brock Hoskins once again to make the tackle after a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, if I'm Missouri at this point, running it up the middle should be out the question. We got to try and get to the edge and have somebody key in on where Brock Hoskins is.
Well, they got bunched to the bottom of the screen. We'll see if 3 guys can block him maybe. Nope, they're going to pass. Now Chalakovich going to take off and run, find Hoskins and avoid him. He does it. Hoskins makes another tackle, and it's going to be 3rd and 1 for Mizzou.
Yeah, you got to get down if you're a quarterback. You just can't run into these linebackers like that. 14 tackles for Hoskins in this game. I mean, that's somebody you got to avoid.
Well, he's averaging just about 5 a quarter. If he got 5 in the 4th quarter, he'd be at 19, which is 5 short of the record, if memory serves me. Chalakovich back to pass, going to the right, and not able to hold on was Luke Pinson. Going to be 4th and 1. Will Mizzou go for it? They will not. Mizzou electing to punt it away.
Yeah, Matt Carpenter's the one that broke that pass up and in this Mizzou drive. In Oregon, they're going to get a 4th quarter here to start out with a chance to take back the lead.
And 12-yard return there by Pablo Thompson. And the record is 24 for tackles. So Hoskins 10 away from that. Keep an eye on it. 10 and a quarter would be a lot, but it is something of note. Comet back to pass, stepping up the pocket, avoiding guys. Now he's going to take off and run, and he'll slide down after a gain of 8. Now will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. What a game we got here. 3-point game in the Pitt semifinals. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. You guys get those scores up in chat as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Be sure to smash that like button and also subscribe if you haven't already. Comet going to keep it himself. He's got the first, and then wrestled down by Barclay. But a nice run by Comet. He's got 45 yards tonight.
And this is because the Missouri coverage on the back end is too great. Comet doesn't have anywhere to throw, and he's got to get out of the pocket, try and make something with his legs, and he's able to pick up a 1st down.
Shotgun 2x2 set. Here for Common, he'll drop back, 4-man rush, throws it over the middle. That one is caught as Thompson picks up 14 and a 1st down.
Yeah, just a simple slam route right here by the offense, trying to see what the receiver can do after the catch on that one. And once again, back-to-back 1st downs.
Now they go to the pistol. Comet still going to pass, though, goes to the right, wide open as Cornwall will pick up 8. And nice coverage out there, Craig Jackson in on the tackle.
And the coverage has been good on this one, and that's how you pick it apart. hit those quick anticipation throws the way the defense doesn't have time to react to it.
Pistol full house now. Will they run it? They give it to Rowe, but nothing doing as that one blown up by Kyle Payne. A loss of 4, and it's going to be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, Payne's going to get the tackle on this one, and, I mean, he just absolutely blows through there untouched. Not a great play right there by Oregon's offensive line.
So 3rd and 6, shotgun 2x2 set here for Comet. He'll drop back, only a 3-man rush. They get pressure, he throws for the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Oh, man, that is a beautiful throw on the run. Comet doesn't even have his feet set or anything on this one. Gets outside the pocket, delivers a beautiful pass over here to right, able to pick up the touchdown and get the lead back for Oregon.
Well, just when you thought Mizzou had stolen momentum, the Ducks come storming back, and now they have a 4-point lead with 7:55 to play in this game.
Yeah, just a great drive right there by Oregon. They went down the field methodically, picked apart Missouri's defense, gassed them a little bit too, and finally got back in the end zone.
And Riggs trying to make something happen there, but excellent coverage there by the Ducks. He doesn't even get out to the 20. There we see Gore's touchdown. Williams had a touchdown as well. Chalakovich has been dealing, looking for his receivers and moving the ball, but now he's down by 4, and he's got to get another scoring drive together. You see him come onto the field here, 26 of 34, 339 yards. So a nice game from him, but once again, he finds himself behind. He'll come out in pistol formation, he'll hand it off to Riggs, and he goes to the right and runs into Brock Hoskins, who has another tackle after a gain of 2.
And if you're Missouri, the big thing on this drive is, yes, you got to get points to get back in the lead here. But what you also got to do is you got to steal momentum from Oregon. Oregon just made 2 straight touchdowns to go ahead and take the lead. So you got to not only drain Oregon out, but you got to get back in the lead too.
Little bubble screen on the outside, and Gore gets bottled up. Great coverage from Oregon. He's only able to get 1, and it's going to be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, I thought for a second they were going to be able to spring that play for a little bit. Saw a couple of Oregon DBs fall on that play, but great recovery by them to stop him.
Empty backfield now. 4-man rush. Chalakovich had time. He gets hit. He fumbles the ball, and it's recovered, but all the way back at the 5-yard line. A loss of 18 on the play.
And Oregon is just eating on this series right here. They got pressure on just about every play on this one, and this time they're able to force the fumble right there. That's Greg Henderson on there. Luckily for Missouri, they're able to recover the ball. That way Oregon isn't set up in great field position. But after this punt, Oregon's still going to be up around midfield.
Well, they also are, Mizzou, punting from the shadow of their own goalpost, but they get it away. Going to be fielded at the 47, and Thompson, out to the 40, still on his feet, and he gets out to the 38. Only an 8-yard return, but he ran about 20 yards. And like you said, excellent field position to start this drive for the Ducks.
And if you're Missouri's defense, this has got to be one of those, hey, we got to get this stop right now.
Comet back to pass to start the drive. He'll go short over the middle. That one's caught by Cornwall, who will pick up 5 to start the drive.
Yeah, Comet's just dropping back, figuring out what the defense is going to allow him on this one. Allows him the little hook route to throw, and they're able to pick up 5 off of it.
Barclay with his 9th tackle. He's had himself a nice game. Play fake. Comet going to the right. Finds Brandon Thomas out of the backfield. He shakes a tackle and steps out of bounds after a gain of 15.
And that's a big play to push him out of bounds right there by Jar Martinez. If Thomas is able to keep his feet in bounds, he's got maybe another 10, 15 yards he can run on that play. But just a great little setup. You dump it off to the running back who's got space on the outside and see what he can do on that play.
Well, we talked about Rain Rowe and him taking the job, but what a stable of backs you have with Rain Rowe and Brandon Thomas, both able to come out of the backfield, and you don't miss a beat when one of them's out. Pass to the right there. Wright makes the catch, gets the first down, pushed out at the 10. 1st and goal, Ducks.
Yeah, this is a great job to slip by this Missouri defense. I thought Missouri, probably brings them down after about 5-6 yards on this one. They're able to scamper for about 12 yards.
Empty backfield here for Comet. He's looking to pass over the middle. Touchdown, Ducks!
I like the awareness by Ty Wright on that one. He figures out where the linebackers are sitting down, runs right in front of their face. That way they can't make a play on the ball. Comet delivers it accurately. And now Oregon, they're the team with a double-digit lead in this game.
Well, Mizzou had it in the first half. Now Oregon's got it in the second half. Can MIZZOU now, with under 6 minutes to go, put together a couple of drives to get a stop on defense? The last part seems to be the tough part for them here in the second half.
And I think the thing you got to realize if you're Missouri is you can't get all those points in one play. So take it one play at a time. You still got plenty of time to get back into this game. 2 touchdowns to give you a lead. So you just got to go out there, play your offense, get a stop on defense, and then play offense once again. Riggs
on the return gets it out near the 30. So Chalakovich is going to come out here down by 11, 5:52 to play. Chalakovich had a great first half, but this Oregon defense has flipped the switch a little bit here in the second half. He'll bring his tight end Cease in motion, going left to right. He's giving him a 2x2 set. And now he's going to go read option. He'll keep it himself, going to the outside, puts a little move on, and he picks up 11 on a first down.
Yeah, I think if Chalakovich could have made up his mind a little bit earlier where he wanted to run to, probably could have picked up a few more yards off of that. Tristan Paul does a great job to track him down.
2 tight ends, top of the screen. They'll hand it to Riggs. He goes that way. He's got to cut back inside, and he'll pick up 5 as that's one of the longer runs of the night for Riggs. Only 29 yards on 11 carries.
Yeah, and you got to give credit to the read option on the previous play. Mo Lloyd is the backside defender on this one. He can't attack Riggs on that play because of the read option.
Now they go play fake. Chalakovich, all kinds of time, firing it to the right. That one is picked off by Michaels. He finally gets his hands on one and brings it home, and what a costly interception that might turn out to be.
Yeah, Buck Michaels is just standing right there in front of Damian Butler. I don't know what Chalakovich thought he saw on that play, but it was absolutely bad decision on that, and it's going to hurt Missouri badly.
You see Doma out there talking to his quarterback after that one, not happy with that interception, as that might end their comeback attempt. A little bubble screen out there goes to McGuire, and he's quickly brought down by Tipton, no gain.
Yeah, surprised to see McGuire hold on to that ball. I mean, he got hit immediately, but holds on to it, but either way, still doesn't get anything on the play.
Staying in the shotgun 2x2 set. Comet gonna pass. Got time now. He's gonna try to take off and run, but he gets hit and dropped. Mylan Holt getting in there for the sack, and it's gonna be 3rd and 17. And MIZZOU is 1 play away from making that turnover count for nothing.
And that's a big play right there if you're Missouri, because now you know that Oregon's forced into a passing situation right here. So you can let your defensive line pin their ears back, tell them, hey, just go after the quarterback and we'll play coverage on the back end.
7 for 13 on 3rd downs for the Ducks, but this 3rd and 17 is going to be a tough one. 4-man rush coming. They throw to the left, wide open. Cornwall, 31 yards down inside the 40. And what a big conversion there for the Ducks.
Oh, absolutely. He just finds the space in between the corner and the safety on that one. Accurate throw, first down, keeping the drive alive.
Comet still passing, going over the middle. This time he finds Rowe, who picks up a gain of 9.
Yeah, I think more than anything, it's going to demoralize Missouri because they had a 3rd and 17 on that one. It could have easily got off the field, and now they're going to watch time tick down more and more.
Yeah, you could easily look at that interception by Chalakovich, but the fact that the defense put him in 3rd and 17 and gave it up means they had an opportunity to overcome that turnover, and they just weren't able to do it. Now Rowe picks up the first down, and with under 4 minutes to go, time is ticking away on Mizzou's season.
Yeah, luckily they were able to push the man out of bounds on that one, save a little bit of time here, but at some point you got to get off the field.
Low snap here for Comet, but he's still passing that one off of his hands and almost picked off by Holt. He tried to dive under, and that was a risky play.
And if you're Mizzou, you're going to ask Oregon, hey, throw the ball every time. We need you to make these incompletions to stop the clock. But if you're Oregon, you got to start handing the ball off and kill this clock.
Read option now. Comet will keep it himself. Tries to go to the outside, though, and doesn't wind up getting anything. Holt, among others, in there on the tackle. Actually, I think it was Meneses that winds up coming up with the tackle. Going to be 3rd and 10 now. 8 of 14 on 3rd downs. We saw him convert a 3rd and 17. Can they convert this one? Comet back to pass, throws to the right. Oh my goodness! Michael White with Meneses draped all over him comes down with the catch.
I think that's going to be the play right here that finishes off this game. I mean, what a beautiful pass. I mean, the catch is even more amazing on that one. The coverage is all over him, and he not only makes the catch, but keeps his feet in bounds.
3 receivers top of the screen, only 2 cornerbacks. Will they go to that side? Rose offset to the right. Now it looks like Oregon's going to go into clock killing mode and take as much time as they can. 3 minutes on the game clock, 15 seconds on the play clock. Oregon up by 11. A touchdown here likely puts this game away. 5 seconds on the play clock. And here comes the snap. Comet's going to pass. Scanning the field, gets hit, bounces off him, it's still on his feet, out to the 4, and he goes down. And now it's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, smart play right there by Comet to not throw the ball away. Maybe you want to slide a little bit, don't take the hit on that one, but keep this clock moving.
I think you got to stop trying to throw the ball. I think you got to hand it off to Rain Rowe or Brandon Thomas and either get into the end zone or you kill the clock. But Comet running with it, throwing the ball, it's very, very risky. We saw them almost pick it off earlier on this drive, and so you kind of wonder what's going through the coach's head on the sideline. On the flip side, it might just be, hey, we're about to play Boise. Boise looked really good against Florida. Let's show them we can put up points too. Not sure what it is. Comet going to keep it himself. Gets down to close to the 1. They're going to call it the 2, and it's 3rd and goal.
And this is the biggest 3rd and goal of this game right here. Oregon can put this game out of reach if they get across this goal line.
And off the road, going to the outside, nothing doing. He runs into the defense. And I didn't see who that was on the tackle, but a great stop there by the Mizzou defense. And now they're going to hold for a field goal, which will make it a 14-point game. And the kick is good. So Mizzou, not done yet.
No, they still got a little bit of shred of life, but if you're this offense, you got to score quick. You only have 1 timeout left because your defense couldn't get you off the field. So you got to score quick to be able to have a chance to stop Oregon.
Axel Riggs on the return, only able to get it out to the 20, so would have been better off kneeling that in the end zone. Officially, they'll spot it at the 21. Mizzou has 1:53 on the clock, but only 1 timeout, and they trail by 14. Jelakovic in the shotgun, drops back, looks to his right, scanning the field, airs it out. He's got a receiver down to the 30. Taylor Gore picking up 50.
Absolutely, the big play that they needed. I think they got to score this ball with around a minute and 10 or more on this clock if they want to have another chance to keep this game going.
They hurry up to the line. Now they're airing it out, going to the left. Oh, they almost had Butler, but they call him out.
Oh, they had it right there. Oh, they're going to review it.
They're going to review it. This would be huge if he got his foot down. Butler at the pylon. Oh, and he's clearly out. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for Mizzou.
Oh, man, just leads them a little too far out of bounds. But Missouri, they're still going to have plenty of time here to, still try and push that ball downfield.
So it will be 2nd and 10 from the 29 after that missed attempt to find Butler at the back pylon. They'll stay in the shotgun 2-by-2 set. Jelakovic back to pass. Getting pressured up the middle, throws to the left. Touchdown, Tigers!
And if you're Oregon's defense, I don't know what you're doing. You know Missouri has to move down the field and in a hurry on this one. Why are your safeties not back there? Why are you allowing receivers to get behind you on this one? I mean, Missouri just went down the field in 20 seconds and made it a 1-possession game, and they have a timeout as well. So they don't necessarily have to recover this onside kick.
I believe they brought a blitz on that play and had man coverage, which they beat. Mizzou got to go for the onside kick. Not a high percentage play, but we'll see what Ben Loki can do with it. That one going to be fielded by Oregon. Brandon Thomas comes up with it. Now with 1:34 to play and 1 timeout, Mizzou can technically get the ball back.
And it's going to be tough. They're going to have to get quick stops by this defense. And Oregon, do they continue throwing the ball? I mean, it would be a huge mistake to do it. I think they got to just hand off, don't even think about throwing the ball.
Well, Oregon scored on the last 4 drives. You look at this game, that was the difference. They're going to hand it off to Rowe, trying to get to the outside, and he gets brought down after just a gain of 1. Mizzou will take their last time out.
And I like trying to get the ball to the outside because it's going to burn off an extra second or 2 of this clock, and it's going to be very crucial.
Shotgun again. They're going to go read option. Comet keeps it himself. He's up the middle. He's got a first down. Slide, get down. And he is down at the 20. And now it's just a couple of kneels. And Oregon will move on to face Boise in the Pitt Championship on Wednesday night.
Yeah, it's going to be heartbreaking for Missouri. They had a great run this season, and to get so close to moving on to the Pitt Championship like this, It's very heartbreaking for them.
Well, we appreciate all of you guys that tuned in on this Monday night. I know we're competing with the finals, and you guys that showed up, you guys are what makes this league tick. We appreciate it as Rowe gets the outside, picks up 9. TD Sav, Aaron Ike, D. Smith, Braden Berry, Rocky Franklin, Joe Got Bodies, Doma, Semi Rage, Chalakovich, Voodoo, and everybody else that tuned in tonight. We very much appreciate you guys. That's going to do it in this one as the final knee drops. Oregon with the win, 38-31. Any final thoughts, Vinny?
Yeah, Oregon just made the adjustments that they needed to in the second half to get back in this ball game. There was a point where you thought Oregon was about to fall right out of this game. They got themselves together. The offense finally started clicking. The defense finally started getting pressure on the quarterback as well. Looked like a well-rounded team, and they did exactly what they needed to, and now they'll be moving on to the Pitt Championship.
Well, we're not done this week. We have the Pitt Championship game between Boise and Mizzou on Wednesday night, but before that, we got the Gator Bowl and the Rose Bowl. The semifinals of the CFSL playoffs kick off tomorrow at 7 o'clock on Twitch with Texas versus Florida State, followed by the Rose Bowl with Wisconsin and Oklahoma. We hope you guys can all tune in to make that for this. That's it for us. The final score, 38-31, Oregon wins. For my broadcast partner, Vinny Mixon, I'm Mike Peters. You've been watching this presentation of the Pitt Playoffs in the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports on YouTube. You guys all have a fantastic night, and we'll see you back here at 7 o'clock tomorrow for the Gator Bowl.